Our next topic is applications of compound interest formula. In some situations, we can apply the compound interest formula. Now look at that. There are some situations where we could use the formula for calculation of amount in compound interest. So we can apply that formula in some situations. So we know that we can find out the amount using the formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Now which all situations we can apply? Here we have the example. So when we have some increase or decrease in population, the growth of a bacteria, if the rate of growth is known, the value of an item if its price increases or decreases in the intermediate years. So if there is an increase or decrease in population, if there is an increase in population, we can apply the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 all raised to N. Then the growth of a bacteria, if the rate of growth is known, then the value of an item when its price increases, that time also we can apply the formula A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. P is the initial value, A is the value after certain years, and R is the rate. Now if there is a decrease occurs, we can apply the formula as in this way: A is equal to P into 1 minus R by 100 whole raised to N. Because the decrease occurs, there is a depreciation, and we can say that it will be A equal to P into 1 minus R by 100 whole raised to N. Now we can consider some examples. Now look at that. The population of a city was 20,000 in the year 1997. It is increased at the rate of 5% per annum. Find the population at the end of the year 2000. In 1997, the population was 20,000. Then you have to find out the population at the end of 2000. We have to find out. And here the population is increased at the rate of 5% per annum. So the rate of increase is 5%. And you have to find out the population at the end of the year 2000. So from 1997 to 2000, how many years? 3 years. So you have to find out the population after 3 years, and the rate of increase of the population is 5% per year. Per year the increase is 5%. So we can take N is equal to 3 years. N equal to 3 years. Now we will apply the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Now P stands for the population in 1997. So P stands for the population in 1997. So what is the value of P? P equal to 20,000. So 20,000 into 1 plus the rate of increase is 5 by 100 the all raised to. So you have to find out the population in at the end of 2000. So after 3 years, what would be the population? What will be the population that we have to find out? So you can write N as 3. So A stands for the population at the end of 2000. So A stands for the population at the end of 2000. Therefore, the population at the end of 2000. The population at the end of 2000 is equal to 20,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 all raised to 3. So which is equal to 20,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100. 5 by 100 we can simplify. 5 by 100 is equal to 1 by 20. So we can write as 1 plus 1 by 20 whole raised to 3. 1 plus 1 by 20 is 1 by 1 plus 1 by 20. So 20 is the LCM. So 20 by 20 plus 1 by 20. 20 by 20 plus 1 by 20. So you will get it as 21 by 20. So 20,000 into 21 by 20 whole raised to 3. So which is equal to 20,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. Now 20 and 20,000 we can cancel with the 20,000. Then we can cancel with the 2, 10, 500. With the 10 we can cancel 50. Then with the 5 it is 10, 2, it is 5. So 5 into 21 into 21 divided by 2. 5 into 21 into 21 into 21 whole divided by 2. So which is equal to 5 into 21 into 21 to 21 441 divided by 2. So which is equal to 21 into 5 105 into 441 divided by 2 equal to 441 into 105 . So 46,305 divided by 2 equal to 46,305 divided by 2 . So we will get it as 23,152.5. So here we have to find out the population. So it is not a decimal number. You have to get it as a whole number. So the next number we can take it. So 23,153. So we can take the population as 23,153. Now we will look into the problem given in exercise 8.3, 10th question. The population of a place increased to 54,000 in 2003 at a rate of 5% per annum. Find the population in 2001. What would be its population in 2005? So we have two questions. You have to find out the population in 2001 and you have to find out the population in 2005. What would be the population in 2005? So the population of a place is increased to 54,000 in 2003. So 2003 the population is 54,000. 54,000. So you have to find out the population in 2001 and what would be the population in 2005. So we can apply the compound interest formula. So the amount in compound interest, so we can apply that formula and we have to find out the population in 2001 and as well as the population in 2005. Now we will consider, first of all, we will consider these two. Now we can take, let the population in 2001 be P. Let P be the population in 2001. Okay. Then after 2 years, the population is 54,000. So this 54,000 will stand for which one? A. So we can denote the population in 2003 by the letter A. That means the compound interest formula is A equal to P into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. Now P is the initial one and r is the rate and n is the number of years, and after certain years you will get the value of A. That means the amount you will get it after certain years. So when you compare this when you look at this formula, we can say that P stands for the initial value. That means the amount deposited. P means what? The amount deposited, the initial amount. So P stands for the population in 2001. A means the amount after certain years. So here we can say that the population after 2 years is 54,000. So A stands for the population in 2003. So we can write, let P be the population in 2001. Let P be the population in 2001. And A, the value of A is the population in 2003, that is 54,000. And the rate 5% per annum. So the population increases at the rate of 5% per annum, R equal to 5%. And you have to find out the population, that means 2 years back you have to find out. Therefore number of years is equal to 2 years. So the formula is A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to n. A is 54,000. So we can substitute there. 54,000 is equal to P into 1 plus R is 5 by 100 whole raised to 2. So here we have to find out the value of P. Therefore 54,000 is equal to P into 5 by 100 is 1 by 20. So you will get it as 1 plus 1 by 20 the whole raised to 2, and 1 plus 1 by 20 is 1, we can write it as 20 by 20 plus 1 by 20. So you will get it as 21 by 20. So we can write as P into 21 by 20 whole raised to 2. So which is equal to P into 21 into 21 by 20 into 20. Now we have to find out the value of P. So we will change the sides. So we can write it as P into 21 into 21 by 20 into 20 is equal to 54,000. Now we can do the cross multiplication. So we can write as P is equal to 54,000 into 20 into 20 whole divided by 21 into 21. So P equal to 54,000 into 20 into 20 whole divided by 21 into 21. Now using 3 we can do 3 sevens are 21, 18,000, again with 3 sevens are 21, 3 6 are 18, so 6,000. So you will get it as 6,000 into 20 into 20 divided by 7 into 7. So which is equal to, so 6 into 2 12, 12 into 2 24. Then after that we have 5 zeros, 2 3 4 5. The whole divided by 7 into 7, 49. So we have to find out now. Look at that. Here when we do the calculation, when we divide it, we will get like this. So the answer is, so when we divide this number with the 49, okay, we will get the answer as 24 lakh divided by 49, 24 lakh divided by 49. So, we will get the answer as 48,979.591. The division is not complete, it will go in that way. So, we can take it as 48,980 approximately. So, when this 24 lakh divided by 49, when we do it, so the calculation part is like this. So, the division is not complete. So, you will get more decimal places. So, at least 3 decimal places we have to find out. Then we can say that it is the number of, that means it is the population number of people. So, it is not a decimal number. So, the next number you can take it. So, the answer is 48,980 approximately. So, that is the population in 2001. Population in 2001. Population in 2001. Now, we have one more part. So, what is that? You have to find out the population in 2005. You have to find out the population in 2005. So, 2003 the population is 54,000. 2003 the population is 54,000. Now, you have to find out the population in 2005. So, we have to consider these two. These 2 years you have to consider. So, the population in 2003 we can take it as a P. So, here the value of P is 54,000. So, we have to find out the population after 2 years. So, 2003 to 2005. So, after 2 years what would be the population? So, when you compare with the compound interest, the amount in compound interest, so A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. So, P here it is 54,000, that is the population in 2003. So, after 2 years what would be the population? That means we have to find out the value of A. So, we can say that let P equal to 54,000 and the rate of interest is 5% and N is equal to 2003 to 2005. So, N equal to 2 years. So, N we can take it as 2 years. Therefore, A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. P is 54,000, 54,000 into 1 plus R is 5, 5 by 100 whole raised to 2. So, 54,000 into 5 by 100 is 1 by 20 and 1 plus 1 by 20. So, you will get it as 21 by 20 whole raised to 2. So, which is equal to 54,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. Now, using 10 we can cancel 2, 5,400, then again with the 10, 2, 540, with the 2, 270, again with the 2, 135. So, 135 into 21 into 21. So, we can find out 135 into 21 into 21 is 441. So, 441 into 135. So 59,535. So the population in 2005, that is the population in 2005 is 59,535. So the population in 2005 equal to 59,535. So we can apply the compound interest amount calculation in compound interest formula, compound interest, for finding out the increase in population, P into 1 plus R by 100 all raised to n. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.